Hey guys, Bl'Artagnan here. Shinryu can be a stressful place, with really underwhelming FRs, even with Echo, and Whip Ultima weapons, and it's... 7's not in a very good place, but that's okay. We are not here to worry about that. We are here, joined by Baby Blart. This is the DFFOO guided ASMR sleep experience for... Okay, it's actually morning. I'm not sleepy this time, but it's okay. That's fine. We're going to be pulling for 7 because I am drowning in tickets, and I think she's cool. Baby Blart thinks she's neat, and I don't have Emperor BT, so I figure, you know what, I'm going to ticket this banner and see if we can't get that BT. With tickets, it's kind of a risky move, which is fine because I'm not that invested in getting it, but I figure, hey, if we do get it, that'll be a bonus. My plan here is to actually throw tickets until I either have the BT or 7 copies, or 7's FR, enough copies to max it. The words are hard. It's kind of early in the morning over here. That's okay. As I mentioned, I am hanging out here in my basement with Baby Blart. She's, for her birthday, she received her own personal ball pit, which she is enjoying tremendously. She's having a great deal of fun watching the screen as we do these ticket pulls. Fascinated. What's going on here, Baby Blart? Not quite as fascinating as the little plastic balls that she's playing around in. Wonderful stuff. That's okay. So yeah, 7. Not a very good character, I think. Potential, unique gimmick, and worryingly unique weapon typing. That's the big thing. Is the Whip Ultimate weapon is really just kind of bad, and at least Rydia and Keistis can get away with not being there for their personal damage. 7 is one of those like hybrid damage dealer with aura kind of characters who really needs good personal damage to justify her place in the party. What do you think, Baby Blart? What do you think about this gold orb? Yeah, I know, I'm clicking through all of them. I'm kind of going fast here because, well, I figure, we're going to be here for the long haul trying to get them FR dupes or that their BT, so I figure, instead of sitting here forever waiting for all the gold orbs to play out, I'm just going hard, because for all we know, we might be about to spend 960 tickets, or however many it was, to get that FR. They would drop, like, one of the least impressive FRs we've seen so far on my daughter, for my daughter's birthday, wouldn't they? Or, well, not actual birthday, but close enough. Birthday season, let's call it. Birthday month, I don't know. We are up to our ears in plastic toys that sing and cute little pop-up books that babies are able to pull the flaps off of. There we go. There's an FR. That right there. That's the FR. Oh, yep. There's another plastic toy. I figured since this was 7, I didn't need to worry too much about audio quality and background noise, and I figured, Baby Blart, you can join me on this one. Ride shotgun as I do these shotgun pulls, I guess you can call them, since who's to say if I'm even going to use this character. There we go. At this point, she has exited the ball pit and is now playing with this... I don't know what to call it. It's like a wooden block with like some kind of stiff wires with like kind of wooden balls along the wires, so you can kind of push them along, and they're kind of curved. The tracks are curly, and you kind of push the balls along these curly aerial tracks. And she's having fun with that. I guess instead of like the usual meditation shtick, I'm just gonna be narrating what my baby daughter is doing in our basement as we crawl around, and she plays with her different toys and birthday loot. So that'll be fun. Yeah. It's a good time here in the Blart household, I guess. Yeah, 7. An Emperor, too. I mean, Emperor's not especially in a good place, but I've always kind of wanted to have the BT. It's one of those weird things where, like, I've never needed the BT because he's not one of my go-to characters, but, like, it's because I don't have his BT, so it's kind of a catch-22 there, isn't it? And I've always thought his playstyle was unique, so I kind of wanted to pick up the BT, but I've never been in a position where I could justify the resources or whatever. I think the last time I was like, oh, maybe I should get it was his C90, and I didn't have a staff ultimate weapon, and so that's the thing. The ultimate weapons are really kind of, I think, for me at least, a motivating factor in kind of, you know, who I go for these days, because it just, you know, doesn't feel good when your character isn't decked out with that cool 5 out of 5. Dang it, baby Blart. The cool 5 out of 5 ultimate weapon with you know, doing the big damage and stuff. We are like halfway done and still not getting that BT. That sucks. She's now playing. Here's a new one. Oh no! What is this? What's the matter? Oh, I see. You want me to do the thing with the thing, right? Okay, here we go. What's this? So her uncle got her a. It's basically just a giant plastic screw with a bunch of like giant plastic, kind of colorful plastic nuts on it, and they spin very, you know, spin. So you can like turn it over and just kind of dump them all on the floor, kind of like I'm about to do right now. Whee! And Baby Blart just loves that particular action. That's good. And then you can put it back on and it spins all the way down, and it's a good time. Baby toys are pretty fun these days. They've gotten a lot better since I was a kid. Man, we are just trucking along there. Got an extra FR copy. I think we're still waiting on, what, 2 more, I think, if I counted right. Just chugging along there. And you might be saying, Blart, why are you wasting all of your tickets on 7 and Emperor of all characters? And the reason is because I figure if a character I actually really want shows up, I'm going to be using gems. I'm not going to be risking things on tickets. So I figure instead of like dealing with like, oh, the inbox letter of, oh, you have so many extra tickets in your inbox, I'm like, you know, we're draining the well here, and then we have gems to spare for like, I don't know, popular fan favorites like Rubicante or Rex, who I'm probably unironically going to go hard for because they're from my favorite games. That's just how it be sometimes, you know. It's just how it be sometimes. Baby Blart is struggling to get one of those giant colorful nuts onto the giant plastic screw. Goodness me. I have no idea what. Okay, fine, I'll do it for you. You'd think a 1-year-old would at this point be able to put a giant plastic nut onto a giant plastic screw. Have I taught you nothing as far as like hardware and like handymanship over the past year, Baby Blart? The answer is no, I haven't. I've done very little of that, at least not in the teaching sphere. I figure I can wait until at least 18 months before I start like teaching her how to, like, you know, hold a drill or use a hammer or whatever, right? I'm pretty sure that's parenting, isn't it? Jeez. I'm not even looking. At this point, I'm not even looking. So we might have pulled at this point. I figured we're 200 tickets to go. Whatever. We're just gonna keep. I didn't even know that came off. Good job, Baby Blart. Well, she's figured out a new functionality. Goodness, never doubt the ingenuity of children. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna say it's broken, but it might require some TLC when I'm done recording this. That's okay. What do you think? What do you think of this? A lot of blue orbs, right? What about this? Gold orb, right? Yeah, she's not impressed with the Emperor LD. Oh, you went back into the ball pit. Okay, I see how it is. Alright, well, here we go. Well, that plays out. We'll just go ahead and into the ball pit. There we go. And another FR. Nice. Thank you, Baby Blart. I'm gonna attribute that one to her. That was some Baby Blart luck right there. Yeah, this I'd say the video quality here is kind of kicking her little legs. That's really cute. The video quality here may not be up to my usual standards. All right, we're gonna have to finish off with this orb. But I figure that's fair because the characters aren't up to my usual standards either. But I figured I'd pull, try to get Emperor BT, which we did not get this time around, unless this last pull surprises me. And 7, who isn't very good, but like I appreciate having a unique gimmick. And being honest, I just think she's kind of cute. She's a cutie pie. So why the heck not? If you're not gonna spend arbitrary resources on like your waifus in this game or whatever, what's the point? Well, anyway, I think that about wraps it up. This was kind of a different sort of video, but whatever. Meditate and like focus on your chi and all that jazz. I believe in you, my guys. So I guess without further ado, I'll leave you to it. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Adios. So Baby Blart, get back here. Oh god, she's crawling into the tunnel. Oh dear.